Oh yeah, there's one more thing I wanted to say. Um, During my travels, why I tend to, I could say, um, I almost tend to believe that we are on a flat plane, not on a spinning ball. Was when I came back from India to New York. Uh, um, what was interesting before learning or coming across this flat Earth stuff, uh, I I I didn't. I wasn't aware of any of it. I didn't care about it. I wasn't trying to prove anything. I wasn't trying. I just remember being in the plane, and I was on the left-hand side of the plane, going west, um, coming from India, and I remember observing the sun, and the sun was on the left-hand side of the plane, and I remember looking at the horizon, and this is in the middle of the ride, so I imagine we were over the Atlantic Ocean. I would imagine, I don't know really where we were at, but that's what I imagine. And I remember thinking, like, why can't I see the curve of the Earth? I would think I'm high enough to see some kind of curvature, but I don't remember seeing anything. But what I did observe also was that what seemed to be strange to me, but now that I think of it, I think I understand now what it was really showing, what I really saw. So the sun was in the sky for the most of the day. This is December 7th. I left India, and I got here on December 7th because they're a day behind. And what I saw was the sun was in the sky, and then it started going down towards the end of the trip, or towards the middle, maybe a little past the middle of the trip, almost a quarter of the ways home, maybe. The sun seemed to almost stop. It didn't seem to go down any further. The sun was halfway above the horizon for at least 2 hours, is the way I remember it. And I remember thinking, like, and it was huge too, by the way. It was huge. But the way I remember looking at it, I remember looking like, why did the sun go halfway down and not all the way down? I was trying to understand that then, but I didn't give it much thought until now. And probably what I think I saw was that it can't go down according to your sight and how your distance, since we were so high, the sun's only going to go down so much probably. If it's really on a flat plane, then it's, if you're up high enough, the sun will never essentially go down. You'll probably almost always see it constantly if you're in a plane. And that's what I think I saw. The sun just seemed to hang midway in the horizon, halfway in the horizon, half up, half down the horizon for a long time. And it only seemed to go down when we went down in the plane, is the way I remember it. And if that helps anyone understand this flat earth thing, then hopefully that will. But again, I believe these Ethiopian crosses, or Ethiopia and Mount Miro in Tanzania, is probably really more of the answer for flat earthers, or flat earther. If you want to look for any kind of truth, it might have something to do with that, I think. But I could be wrong. I mean, maybe it is really the North Pole, but there is definitely, I don't believe we're on a globe in such a way. And again, don't forget the Selassie picture, Jah Rastafari, he still liveth, he's alive. Give thanks, Isis.